Alright, Idolize, it's just, it really goes back to like the first project that I did. It was like In Between Glory, but like, I really want to take it back all the way farther than that to where I didn't have nothing. I mean, I'm talking about where I didn't have no studio up in my room, I was just creating fake mixtapes or just like recording songs on the voice memos on my phone, and like playing music through the speakers and like make it seem like an official song, and like really I was just, I just thought that I was really doing some official type of stuff. Until then, I really got a phone call from my homie Ty, and he was like, what if I told you we can get you an official recorded mixtape and like with producers and everything, and we can get you out there on the internet. And I was like, well, what you mean? He was like, I'm saying this is for real now. All I need to know is if you down with it. I was like, well, yeah, sure, I'm down with it. And so he took me in to all these new producers and everything, and I got well acquainted with them so fast, so quickly, to where we made a lot of progress and we cooperated so well to where we just got like a 7-track mixtape done, and I was In Between Glory. The sessions was hard, stressful. I'm not gonna lie, like, it came to times like where I was just having like mental breakdowns, like laying on the floor, you know what I mean? And like it was just all types of craziness. And to them, like, and that's why I was saying, like, I'm so blessed and so grateful that we got it done. And, you know, and I feel like this is like supposed to be In Between Glory, or as if Idolize was been supposed to be In Between Glory, because we were supposed to make Idolize it first, and we just said, you know what, this is for our first project. This is being taking too much. We're doing too much. We just need to just start off slow and just release something that we feel comfortable with. And it made me comfortable the fact that that Todd came up with the idea. Let's just release a short-lived track like EP, and so that's what we did. And I really thought that it was not gonna be successful at all. People wasn't gonna listen to it. I just thought that basically it was just gonna sit there, not listen to it all. And it turns out I was wrong, because everybody listened to it. And so I was just amazed. I was like, wow, like, and like, I'm still surprised to this day. Like, it really made a whole lot of progress, and like people really liked it. And so I was like, all right, dope. And so really that just led and influenced to just, all right, now we got this, let's make the album Idolize. That's what it's called. And and right now I feel like that one, In Between Glory, I mean, going back to what I'm making now, I, if I can go back and say, like, if I was trying to do this stuff back in 2013, around when the tape dropped, In Between Glory, I'd have been like, what this is not mixing right. Because in between, if you listen to In Between Glory, you're hearing nothing but positivity, positivity, positivity. You know what I mean? Let's spread the peace, spread the love, all that. And you hear Idolize, it's more personal. It's more on the deep, dark side, happy side too. You know what I mean? But like I said, like, more personal. And I will honestly say, I feel more comfortable and happy and excited to be rolling with Idolize, because now I'm really telling people how I feel, what I've been through, what I've experienced, my journey. And and people don't know that, because I'm usually the type of guy to just like hold a lot of stuff in, and so now I feel like I'm just releasing, like rolling out the ball of yarn. Everything's being released.
Then on like the 17th bar, it's like when the bells come in. It's like when the bells come in for real, and then like
I think it should have some hits in there too.
what's the Zaytoven chant?
This play by itself.
This is the same chant from BK chat. BK flow.
Yeah.
Top Faison, you know, that's my little bro. You know, he brought me into all this, and he's the one that called me and said, like, you know, you ready to do this and like get everything released out? And I was like, yeah, man, let's do it. He, you know, pretty much brought me into BK, meeting other producers, and you know, just really great to have him in my life. And like Rob, that's like my bro. You know, it just went all the way back to times like where we were first getting BK up and started finding more talent to put in. And I realized he was releasing some dope beats on YouTube, and I was like, hey, yo, these are dope. I gotta show Ty. And I showed Ty. He was like, let's get him in BK. And so that's what we did. And, you know, and that's just my other bro, you know what I mean? That's just the clique that I hang around with, just Ty and Rob. And Medici, he's really, that dude is like a dope ass producer. You know, I gotta give it to him because he was the guy that gave me progression. He's the guy that made me progression, that opened a whole lot of doors, and that's one of the guy that really supports me and really loves to just hear my music. And you know, so shouts out to Medici, you know, across the states. And really Ralph, that's the guy that holds it down, Ralph Dozer from Seattle. I see you, always swagging, and he's just a dope dude. Like, I love his beats, I love his music. You know, whenever like he writes to his music, and real like we got some songs coming, and like y'all better get ready for that. And Vex, you know, that's my homie from the Midwest. Vex from the Midwest, and he, you know what I mean, hold it down in Michigan. We always talk through, you know what I mean, inboxes and everything. We always love to talk about other types of music. Every time we do talk about some music, though, we always arguing, you know what I mean? That's all we do. But I really look at it as if, like, you know what I mean, that ain't nothing but, like, you know, just brothers just talking. And, you know, we just be having good conversations. But then, like, at the end of the day, we make good music. And we're on you know, for people like that don't know, you know, it's like hella more people like in BK, like my homie Mitch, you know, he holds it down with the promotions and everything. That's the bro. And so yeah, I mean, it's just like hella more people that we fuck with. Alex, you know, Alex is that nigga. Alex is that dude. He's that man. He's that guy. You know, just such a cool guy to hang around with, you know, and always keeping a smile on his face. It's best to just stay positive, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, you know, that's us.
When I started off, I did it all for the fuck of it. Now here I am, I'm doing this for the love of it. Everywhere I go, I see love, I see all the hate. But it's all love, let's come together.